I'm gonna open the door, yeah. Please be mine, for real. You know the deal, yeah. Please be mine, for real. You know it's real, hell yeah. Know you love when I'm hitting your spot. You my girl, you my worry, my thought.
Hey you guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. You know I'm gonna come in with bangers. If you don't already know, my name is Abby. I run a hair business. Slate and Drip collection, as you can see, printed in effect. Anyways, if you want to start a business, you better watch this video because I'm dropping gems, tea. I'm dropping all the information that you need to know. Okay. Anyways, the first question is, how do you get customers to buy when you first open? Okay, so what I did basically is before I opened, I let my friends and my cousins and whoever, I let them test my hair. So I gave them some hair, or I told them, support me. I'm starting a hair business. They supported me and they bought some hair. I waited till they tested it and see if it's some good hair, and they gave me some reviews. As soon as they gave me those reviews, that was the first thing that I posted when I first opened up my business, put it on Instagram, that I have a business. So because the more reviews that you have, the more customers that you're gonna get. So the customers are gonna see that other people are wearing this is some good hair. I can run my hands through it. It doesn't, mat up. It doesn't, shed, anything like that. Then you're going to get some customers. You can also do a sale, and then you're going to get some customers also. People love discounts. But one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to keep posting sales, because customers are just going to keep waiting for that sale to happen. And you don't want to be that person that I'm only going to make money when I have a sale. You feel me? Next question is, top 5 things needed to get started. Honestly, you just have to have a good mindset, because running a business is hard, and you don't want to be that type of person, when it gets rough, or when it gets bumpy, you want to quit. You want to have a good mindset. I'm not going to say that you need $2,205. I'm not going to say you need, a whole bunch of money to start, because you can start with, as low as $0. You feel me? So I'm not going to tell you that, you need $2,000 to start. You don't need money to start. As long as you know how to research stuff, you have a good mindset to know that, it's not always going to be good. It's going to have its ups and downs, like a roller coaster. But anyways, yeah, that's what I feel like. Also, yeah, that's all I would say is that, make sure you do your research. Make sure, Google. Use Google. A lot of people say you can't find your vendors on Google. I found my vendor on Google. Look at me. So stop listening to other people and do what you want to do, sis. But anyways, next question. When is the right time to launch once everything is complete? Honestly, you can launch anytime you want. There's not like a specific month, a specific day that you can launch. You can say you want to launch during, a holiday. So for example, you want to launch during back to school, you're going to get some money. You want to launch during Black Friday. You want to launch during Christmas. You want to launch during, the beginning of the year, January, 2020 sale or whatever. So it's not a specific month, a specific time, but if you want to launch during those times, like during a holiday or during a season where people are going to buy, then that's a good time to do it. But as long as you have everything together, like your website, your items on hand. You don't have to have, by the way, you don't have to have items on hand, but I'm just telling you, you have your items in hand. As long as you have everything together, then you should be able to, to launch your website, to launch your company. As long as you have it. Explain what a vendor is and how it works. Basically, a vendor is somebody like, that distributes products and goods. Somebody that's gonna help you, ship your items or anything like that. But you can always get a good vendor is someone who drop ships. Drop shipping is where the product goes from the customer goes from the vendor to the customer automatically. Like, you're not looking at the product, you're not holding the product, it's just going from the vendor to the customer instead of it going from the vendor to you, then to the customer. You don't want to have, your customers waiting for a long time, to get the product. Like, if I want some hair, I want it in the shortest day possible. Just like me, my shipping is 3 to 5 businesses, and my customers get their hair in 3 days. The longest they have ever been waiting is a week, and that depends on where you live. But anyways, yeah, so that's what a vendor does. And as long as you have somebody that drop ships, you can be able to, the vendor can be able to ship out your item to the customer without you having to look at the item. If you want to have hair on hand, that you can do that. But I don't suggest you have hair on hand in the beginning, because what if that hair doesn't sell? Not saying you wasted your money, but now you have a whole bunch of hair and it's just sitting there. So I would suggest, if you're starting a business and you're just not starting out and you don't have enough money, I would suggest you find a vendor, a good, reliable vendor, and you could be able to, ask that vendor if they drop ship. And if they drop ship, all you have to do is send the hair from the vendor to the customer. But make sure you test that vendor out, by buying a 12-inch bundle, 14-inch bundle, and then, put it in your hair, doing the bob and then testing it. Make sure it bleaches, make sure it can dye, make sure, if you get like body wave, it can, and you straighten it, bone straight, it can go back to body wave. Or if you get deep wave, make sure it can go back, to deep wave if you straighten it. You feel me? So that's what I would suggest if you're first starting out and you don't have no money. Like, if you only have $0, like, I would suggest you drop ship. That's the easiest and the cheapest route for you to be able to start a business. Like, as long as you tested the hair out before you start selling it, then you should be good. Like, don't be finding no vendor and then, shipping it to customers and make them test it for you. Make sure you test out the vendor first. Do all of that. Make sure it can straighten. Make sure that hair doesn't, damage easily when, heat damage, stuff like that. But yeah, as long as you have that, sis, you should be okay. Anyways, next question. What was your first move towards starting? My first move was, finding a good vendor. That was my very first thing that I ever did. Like, I searched up on Google, I looked up, good vendor. I tried to look up good hair vendors. Not no AliExpress, because I heard AliExpress was bad. I'm not gonna cap. There's some good hair vendors on AliExpress. I didn't find my vendor on AliExpress. But anyways, yeah, search up on Google, try to find a good vendor, try to find somebody that can distribute my goods and my products, very good. So as soon as I, start looking for some vendors, there was this Facebook group that I was in that, I was in this Facebook group, and they always, dropped some teas and some tips, what to ask the vendor to see if it was a good vendor. I'm going to drop those questions right here. But yeah, like, as long as you know, like, what you're asking the vendor, like, you should be good, sis. Like, that's what the first thing that I ever did before I ever started a business, before I ever thought about, starting a business. But yeah, that's the first thing that you should do. Find a good vendor. Make sure the vendor has good prices. Make sure the vendor, drop ships, or make sure the vendor, ships fast. Because you don't want no vendor that, 5-day shipping. Sis, I want my hair ahora. Okay? I don't think ahora means today, but no. Okay. Whatever. But I need my hair now. I want my hair now. Now, okay? Now. Anyways, what's some more questions? Next question is, was it hard trying to find a vendor? Honestly, it wasn't that hard. You just have to know, like I stated before, you just have to know what questions to ask the vendor to, pick out, who's a good vendor, who's scamming you. And there's some vendors over there in China, Korea, wherever you want to, get your hair from. There's some vendors over there that be scammy on them. And you just have to know. You just have to watch out, because I paid my good hard-earned money for this. You ain't finna come over here and scam me, sweetie. No, sweetie. Anyways, but no, it wasn't that hard. It's just, you just have to know how to research. I mean, it was good time and dedication that you had to spend to, look for the vendor. But as long as you are focused and you stay focused, then you should be good. Sorry. Next question. What would you say made your foundation strong to build your platform? My supporters. As long as you have a team backing you up, then you should be good. Like, in the beginning, it was so hard trying to get customers and, everything, somebody trying to buy my product and stuff like that. And then, people, even if I had a sale, like, 3 bundles for $150 is basically $50 a bundle. People be like, oh, are you a scam? Why are the bundles so cheap? Like, girl, I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to get my name out there. But as long as you have a good supporters like, me, like, Slit and Drip got the good supporters. As long as you have a team backing you up, then you should be good. I'm back. The question is, how do you make sure you're making profit with your affordable prices? Is there any system or certain thing you do to come up with the prices? Not really, but this is what I do. I always, with the vendor that I have, or with any vendor that you should have, this is how I do. I always times it by 2. So usually the vendor sells the hair or anything that you want to do, they sell it wholesale price. So a t-shirt, you might sell a t-shirt for $24, but you might only got it for $6. You feel me? That's why you should be making your profit. Like with my hair, a wholesale price, a 10-inch bundle might be $12. You can sell it for $36. So, and you will be making your profit. So it all depends on how much profit you want to make. And always make sure when you're making your prices, you include what if I have a sale. So say, for example, if something is for $12 and you have a sale, you just want to make sure that you still have you get that product for $6. You sell it and you're selling it for $12, but the original price is $24. You always want to make sure that you're still getting a profit, because you don't want to have a sale and then you're not making no profit. What's the point of the sale if you're not getting a piece of the ching ching? You feel me? You want to have a sale, to attract customers, to make sure, thank you your customers for all the support. But you also make sure that, your pockets are still going to be filled, because that's your business. You want to make a profit out of your business. So, yeah, that's how it works for me. Next question, not really a question, but advertising. This is how I advertise. You can always, there's plenty of ways you can advertise. You can advertise. Sis, come on. You can advertise through Instagram, and you can pay Instagram to advertise you. So say for example, how when you're like Google searching something and you go on Instagram and you see that ad that you just Google searched, that's Instagram advertisement. Instagram is always gonna, if you pay Instagram to advertise you, Instagram is always gonna, support you and always put you on the best platform you ever can. You can pay as low as $1 a day, $5 a day, however much you want to pay. You can pay Instagram to promote you. The more money you pay, the more viewers and the more people Instagram is gonna, reach you out to. You could always use Facebook also. You could always, any social media platform you can use to advertise. You could always reach out to an influencer. But listen, sis, just because they have a big following base doesn't mean their page is active. They can have 1 million followers and their engagement is only 20,000 people. So make sure that their likes and their followers match. Make sure that when you go through their followers or their likes, it's not, fake followers, because people be buying followers these days. You may never know. But anyways, make sure that you're looking at their followers, looking at their likes, and making sure that they, interact with their fan base or their supporters or whatever, because you don't want somebody to shout you out and you only get 1 to 2 followers. Like, there's plenty of times that I pay people to post me on their page and I only get 10 followers, but they have more followers than me. I'm like, how does that work, sis? Like, how do you have 200K and I only got 5 followers from you? Huh? Like, that don't work. But anyways, you could always send free product to celebrities or to influencers, because some people always have their P.O. box in their bio, so you could always send stuff, and DM them and then email them and say, hey, I sent your product, hope you like it, blah blah blah. Make sure, they don't have to post it in their story, but it's a good thing, they post it in your story because you're sending them some product. Most of the times, if they're a good influencer, you would have to send them the product and then pay them to post them. But most of the time, some people, because they have their P.O. box in their bio, once you send them stuff, they post it on their story and say thank you. Make sure you leave a little note in there, saying thank you, blah, 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 and stuff like that. Good advertising. And once they promote you, you get followers. And followers equals potential customers. So you always want to make sure that you're doing good promotion, doing good advertising. Make sure you post good content. Make sure you post something that's going to catch the viewer's eyes. Like, if you're just doing this, I don't want to see that. I want to see something like, like a lace, you feel me? Like, the lace is melted, something that's going to be like, ooh, like, okay. It made me click on the page and follow you. You feel me? Next question is, how can someone living in the Caribbean benefit from online business without credit card and PayPal? I was kind of confused on this question. What do you mean by without credit card and PayPal? You mean like cash only? Or like debit cards or something like that? To K Shane, DM me. Okay, sis? But let me just explain something to you guys. If you want to start a business, start a business. Don't let, because I don't know how to run a business. I don't know how to do this. I didn't know how to run a business either, sis, but look at me. But make sure that, as long as you do your research, as long as you look up your knowledge and, and all that stuff like that, you got it. You got it in the bag, sis. Like, turn $0 into 6 figures. Like, come on, sis. Like, there's enough money in this world. Do collaborations, with other people, somebody that's going to help you rise to the top. There's enough money in this world. There's so much money in this world, you just don't know. And a lot of people ask me, oh, why did you start a business? Or how did you become, with a great following and stuff like that? I started a business basically because I did not want to work no 9 to 5. A 9 to 5? Like, a 9 to 5? I don't want to work for somebody else. I want to work for me. I want to wake up when I want to wake up. I want to do what I want to do. I want to get paid. I want to get my money. I don't want somebody else deducting all that Social Security and stuff like that out of my check. I want to get all mine, sweetie, all mine. But after you, let me say this, because I think this was the question. When you're starting a business, make sure you get your business license, a LLC, a EIN number. Make sure you get all of that, once you start, once your business start establishing and stuff like that. You don't want to, keep having your business and then the IRS finds you, and then now you have to pay $2,000 in taxes because you ain't filed for your business a long time ago. So make sure you do that, sis. You don't have to get all of that stuff in the beginning because, you're just starting out your business. You want to make sure that, your business is going to be able to run. But make sure when you know that, this is going to be my business, make sure you get an LLC to protect your name. Especially if you have a good name, make sure you protect your name so people don't steal it. And if somebody does steal it and you have an LLC, you can sue them. Because, sweetie, this is my name, not yours. Come on now. Get a business license. Get your business established. Make sure, the up there knows that you have a business. Make sure you get an EIN number. Make sure you get all of that handled before, not before, but once your business starts establishing, once your business starts making profit, once you start, seeing that, this is what I'm gonna do in the long run. Make sure you do all of that so you can have an established business. You feel me? Make sure you get all of that paperwork legalized and stuff like that. But anyways, so yeah, I did not want to work no 9 to 5. Like, I'm too good for a 9 to 5. Like, I gotta go in when they tell me to go in. They gotta give me hours based on their needs. Like, I want to make unlimited money. Like, why are you telling me that I only can work this amount of hours and I'm only gonna get $400? Huh? And so you telling me I've been breaking my back for other people, for you to give me a $400 check at the end of the week? Sis, no. But yeah, you guys, that includes how to start a business, basically the fundamentals, how to start a business. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop down below any criticism. I might make sure you drop criticism, any comments and concerns, stuff you want me to talk about on my channel. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, but I'm here. I'm here. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at og.pimpin'. And make sure you follow my business page, Slay and Drip Collection. Make sure you go shop with me. And I hope you like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
I'm still going around with you. Everybody got a past, new beginnings. I'm slime with you. Even though I be lying to these hoes, I don't be lying to you. So baby girl.